Most people never destroy their potential suddenly. They kill it softly every single day, one comfortable morning at a time, one excuse at a time, one delay at a time. Comfort never screams. Comfort whispers. That is why people obey it. Laziness never looks dangerous initially. It feels warm, safe, reasonable. But poison also enters silently. Look around carefully. Broken dreams surround you everywhere. Not because people lacked talent, because they loved comfort more than greatness. The terrifying part, they rarely notice the trade. They trade ambition for entertainment, strength for convenience, discipline for temporary pleasure. Then suddenly, life becomes smaller. Years disappear quietly. Potential rots invisibly. Have you noticed this already? Have you noticed your own fire weakening? Marcus Aurelius feared comfort deeply, not war, not death, comfort. Every morning he fought himself first. He reminded himself brutally, "You were not born for blankets and pleasure. You were born to act." Modern psychology confirms this terrifying truth. The brain worships efficiency naturally. It avoids pain automatically. Your mind wants survival, not greatness. That changes everything. You thought laziness meant weakness. No. Laziness is your brain protecting energy. Primitive instincts still control modern lives. Ancient humans conserved energy for survival. Now survival requires less effort, but your brain still obeys ancient rules. That creates modern misery. Unlimited comfort became available. Unlimited distraction became normal. Unlimited weakness became acceptable. People now escape effort instantly. One tap delivers pleasure. One scroll destroys focus. One lazy habit becomes identity. Then people wonder why life feels empty, because comfort steals meaning. Seneca understood this centuries ago. He practiced voluntary discomfort constantly. Cold baths, simple meals, hard living. Why? Because weak people fear discomfort irrationally. Strong people train beside it calmly. Modern humans panic over tiny inconveniences. Slow internet ruins their mood. One rejection destroys confidence. One difficult week causes surrender. This is not exhaustion. This is comfort addiction. Comfort slowly lowers your pain tolerance. Then ordinary challenges feel unbearable. That is how potential dies quietly. Not dramatically, silently. Imagine two identical men, same intelligence, same opportunities, same dreams. One chooses comfort daily. The other chooses difficulty deliberately. 5 years later, they become strangers. One gained discipline. The other gained excuses. One built momentum. The other built resentment. One conquered fear repeatedly. The other avoided discomfort repeatedly. Every repeated action becomes identity eventually. That should terrify you. Epictetus explained this perfectly. He said every habit strengthens change. Modern neuroscience agrees completely. Repeated behavior rewires the brain physically. Every lazy action teaches your mind weakness. Every disciplined action teaches your mind power. Your future personality forms daily, not yearly, not someday, daily. That means every comfortable decision matters. Every delay matters. Every excuse matters. People imagine failure dramatically. They imagine catastrophe, public humiliation, total collapse. Reality looks different. Failure usually feels pleasant initially. Sleeping longer feels pleasant. Avoiding effort feels pleasant. Ignoring goals feels pleasant. That pleasure becomes the trap because consequences arrive slowly. The body weakens slowly. Confidence weakens slowly. Discipline weakens slowly. Dreams weaken slowly. Then suddenly, people wake up older. Regret becomes unavoidable. Nothing hurts like unused potential. Nothing. A tired laborer sleeps peacefully. A lazy dreamer suffers endlessly. Why? Because deep inside, humans crave earned pride. Without struggle, pride disappears. Without pride, meaning disappears. Without meaning, life becomes emotional survival. Look carefully at modern entertainment. Infinite distraction everywhere. Endless comfort everywhere. Constant stimulation everywhere. People rarely sit alone anymore. Silence terrifies them. Why? Because silence reveals truth. Truth reveals wasted potential. And wasted potential creates unbearable guilt. That is why distractions became essential. Comfort protects people from confronting themselves. Marcus Aurelius wrote during wars and chaos, yet he feared inner weakness most, because external enemies matter less. Internal surrender destroys everything. The dangerous part about laziness, it disguises itself intelligently. It sounds logical. You deserve rest. Start tomorrow. Take it easy. Protect your peace, but eventually peace becomes stagnation. Rest becomes avoidance. Self-care becomes self-destruction. The modern world rewards comfortable weakness constantly. Cheap pleasure everywhere. Easy dopamine everywhere. People no longer train patience. Everything became instant. But meaningful transformation remains painfully slow. That creates frustration. People quit before growth appears. They underestimate repetition completely. One disciplined day changes little. One lazy day changes little. But repeated years shape destiny. That is the hidden law. Tiny actions compound brutally. A weak routine creates weak identity. A powerful routine creates powerful identity. The difference appears invisible initially, then impossible later. Seneca warned about this directly. He said people protect possessions carefully, yet waste time carelessly. That became worse today. People protect phones obsessively, but destroy attention willingly. Attention determines destiny. Whatever controls attention controls life. Comfort hijacks attention constantly. That is why disciplined people appear dangerous. They resist comfort deliberately. They choose difficult tasks voluntarily. They understand something most people ignore. Temporary discomfort creates permanent strength. Temporary comfort creates permanent weakness. Ask yourself honestly, when was your last uncomfortable decision? When was your last real challenge? When did you last suffer voluntarily for growth? If you cannot answer quickly, comfort already owns you. The frightening truth. Potential means nothing without action, nothing. The graveyard contains infinite unused genius. infinite abandoned dreams, infinite unfinished lives. Talent never guarantees greatness. Discipline does. Repeated effort does. Voluntary hardship does. That is why ordinary people sometimes become extraordinary. They simply tolerate discomfort longer, while others escape constantly. The world respects results, not intentions, not dreams, not excuses, results. And results demand sacrifice relentlessly. There is always a price: comfort now, or fulfillment later, weakness now, or regret later. You always pay eventually. The question is simple: what pain will you choose? The pain of discipline, or the pain of wasted potential? One builds strength. The other destroys souls quietly. Most people never decide consciously. They drift. Drifting feels harmless initially. Then suddenly decades vanish. Life becomes memory instead of possibility. Do not become that person. Do not become another comfortable ghost. Become dangerous again. Train your mind aggressively. Seek difficulty intentionally. Interrupt weakness immediately, because your potential still waits silently, buried beneath excuses, buried beneath distractions, buried beneath comfort. Maybe this message disturbed you. Good. Disturbance awakens sleeping minds. Tell me honestly, what comfort is slowly destroying your life? And if this awakens something inside you, stay close for the next battle.